Hello and welcome to Bread of Life. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Paul Hyltin of Middletown.
Hello, friends. I would like to continue on in my teaching dealing with 7 great conversion experiences or stories in the Bible. And so the story that I have selected today and the individual is Ruth. Let's go to the book of Ruth, chapter 1. And just a few verses quickly, just to give us the backstory here. Now it came to pass in the days that the judges ruled, that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to dwell in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. The name of the man was Elimelech. The name of his wife was Naomi. And the names of his 2 sons were Mahlon and Chilion. Let's go down to verse 3. Then Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left, and her 2 sons. Now they took wives of the women of Moab. The name of one of them was Oprah, and the name of the other Ruth. And they dwelt there about 10 years. So we'll stop right there. Here we are introduced to Elimelech and Naomi's family. They traveled to the country of Moab because of the famine in their area. Now, shortly after arriving in Moab, Elimelech dies. Then his 2 sons took wives from among the Moabite people. Ruth was married to Mahlon, and his brother was married to Oprah. Some theologians have speculated that the boys were twins and they were very sickly from birth. Sometime after, we are told that both husbands died, leaving 3 widows. After years of living in Moab, Naomi decided that she wanted to return home, to go back to Judah, because she heard that the Lord had blessed his people by giving them good crops again. Naomi took her daughters-in-law and asked them to return back to their families. While Oprah heeded her advice, we're told that Ruth was determined not to return back to her people. She wanted to go with Naomi to Judah, and she would not take no for an answer. In spite of her heathen background and association with the degenerated tribe of Moab, Ruth became a devout worshiper of the true God. Perhaps in her short married life, her heart was stirred by what her husband told her about Jehovah. Or perhaps she observed the lifestyle of her mother-in-law, the disposition and kindness that Naomi displayed. All of these, I believe, contributed to her making a conscious decision to follow Naomi all the way. What can we learn from this narrative of Ruth? Number 1, you never know who is watching you. Therefore, it is important that we allow the grace of God to shine through us. People will notice how we handle pressure. People will understand how we deal with stress and trials with this inner peace and inner calm. And our reaction to trouble will really speak to them and cause them to make a decision to follow our God and to live the way the Lord has led us to live, if our life is that of a positive, godly person. Ruth said this to her mother Naomi: "Don't ask me to leave you and turn back. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord punish me severely if I allow anything but death to separate us." This young lady was not only convinced, but she was converted from an hedonistic lifestyle to a lifestyle that embraced the worship of Jehovah. I believe because of her observing her mother-in-law's lifestyle, as well as listening to stories of them talking about the greatness and the goodness of Jehovah, it impacted her life, and she was changed.
You've been listening to Pastor Paul Hyltin of Middletown, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.